And just like that, season 2 is a wrap. With season 2, we really wanted to highlight ideas, tools, and levers that companies can leverage to scale their sustainability initiatives. Episode 1 was about the power of small action. My aha moment was when David Benetta highlighted how taking small disposable cups from the cafeteria resulted into a series of actions that led to his company embedding sustainability across their value chain and function.
And he throws at me, get rid of the disposable coffee cups by next Monday. And so that was my first mandate as a newly appointed Chief Sustainability Officer of New Zealand's largest retail group, a multi-billion-dollar business. The vision is that if you astutely reach people where it matters to them, you open a line of communications which you can then leverage to your most noble intentions.
He challenges us to take action now in his book, What Can We Do by Friday? With episode 2, we challenged ourselves to say that our individual actions are not alone. We need systems that can support the actions and choices that we make. For example, if I wanted to ride a bicycle, I need an infrastructure that supports me riding a bicycle. My aha moment with episode 2 was when my guest, Courtney, mentioned that the innovation that we need already exists today.
Innovation in some cases is really a sandbox for trying new practices, building new products, services, etc. in a way that's you're expecting to try something really radically different. There's also incremental innovation. There's ways that you can just literally be making a minor modification, but that changes the game, right? So an example of that would be in the past decade or so, you're looking at fintechs, right? So this is an example of innovation in the private sector, but ultimately changing legacy systems by putting different types of new tools, new stacks, technology stacks together.
It's just that we need to make the business case for it. What would I like to see? I'd like to see more collaboration with companies, more information sharing, and more collaboration among the private sector and the public sector to scale innovations that would help us solve complex societal problems. Episode 3 was about the circular economy. We had the unique privilege to visit EnviroCell, the largest e-waste recycling facility in the MENA region. My biggest aha moment is the fact that waste can be, in fact, wealth. We saw how the organization is able to recycle electronics into outputs like gold and other precious metals. Circular economy is here to stay, and we all need to incorporate it in our everyday life. With episode 4, we cut the AI bug. Our guest speaker broke down the AI use cases in sustainability, but he also reminded us about the environmental responsibility that comes with AI. He talked about data governance and why that is important in AI. And most especially, he also talked about the ROI and considering all the costs when looking at the business case for AI.
When we're looking about the ROI piece of this, it's first of all, it's where are you today in your current state with, classic MBA cash model.
Right.
Thinking, what did you learn in your MBA about cash flows, cost model life cycle, time-based activity, what's going on with what people do today and how much you're paying them to do that.
Right.
That's our baseline. Now let's start thinking about, so you want to go AI and you want to go into cloud, or maybe not into cloud. We need to calculate sovereignty, especially in these regions of the world. Everything is sovereign. Okay. I still meet IT leaders. It's like, no, it's the law. It's not going in the cloud. Done. The conversation's over. So that's already the first challenge. So it's actually, do you fight it or do you educate internally and go, well, we're going to build in-house the AI, and then we're going to use money to drive the decision.
And we concluded the season with an episode on decarbonization. Joining me on that episode was Yazan, the decarbonization leader of GE Vernova. My biggest aha moment is the fact that decarbonization is imperative for everyone. We all need to get involved. And it starts with collecting the right data, making a decision, and setting targets to be on the right direction.
So I think over there we can use 3D,
Okay.
which stands for, the first one is the data, the second one is the decision, and the third one is the direction. So data, decision, direction. It all starts with the data, collecting the data, in order to really understand and take a snapshot of where you are right now. Even if you are doing it on a very primitive scale, very basic scale, it all starts with collecting the data about your emissions, your scope 1 emissions, scope 2 emissions, and of course scope 3 emissions.
Right.
So once you take a picture of what are your emissions coming out of your operations, now you know, at least have an idea of what are you emitting.
So that's it for season 2. It's a wrap. We are looking forward to season 3. Season 3 is even going to be bigger and better as we explore sustainability in practice in key sectors. See you next time.